Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, or they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't tryna go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot. We're here with you in the building, in the flesh, with 60,000 subscribers. Thank you,
60,000 subscribers. We did it, guys. 60,000 subs. Number one father and son podcast in the universe. It is a pleasure to be here with you all.
Yes.
On this Monday night. Monday evening, we're a little late, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. We actually got caught up in just talking.
Yeah. Oh, shit, we got a show to do.
Show right now.
And so we appreciate your presence here.
Yeah.
We reached the $60,000, the 60,000 subscriber mark, and as we move towards show 400.
Yes. My goal was before show 400, so I'm happy.
Okay, we got that done.
Thank you, guys. Yes.
And we are here. You are here. And I like the shirt. Nice.
Thank you. I know everything looks different. This is not mine. This is this big, bulky, iPad that's on the table that's just kind of taking up space. Might as well just be a big-ass laptop. It's not mobile. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever.
Because mine's...
that little damn tablet you got.
Forgot to charge it. Yeah.
So we are here.
How was your weekend?
Weekend was pretty good. Eli and Odyssey went to Great Adventures,
yes.
And wifey was on a nice little recruit with her girls. Mm-hmm. So I was just kind of chilling at home. I watched a movie.
What?
I watched Transformers.
What?
Yeah, pretty good. yeah, and I just kind of let my nuts hang. I had the whole house just chilling. And so that was it. Nice and quiet.
Nice. Me and wifey, we went out on a date night.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we went to some spot. I had never heard of it. I did hear of it, but I just never knew what it was about. It's called Lighthouse in Harlem.
Oh, it's spanking.
Yeah, it was. That food was great.
Yeah.
But in the words of Uncle Ruckus, it was some very, very powerful niggatry happening.
Some very powerful niggatry going on.
Very powerful niggatry happening. I was just like,
these niggas are summoned from another galaxy.
But food was mad good. And me and wifey had a drink apiece, and we were just like, this is it. I don't I don't have the stamina no more to just drinking all night.
Nah, because your mind is already on. I gotta go get my little man.
Yeah, man. I was like,
yeah. It changes.
Oh my God, we're washed.
Peace to the man. Peace to the king. Appreciate you guys.
But thank you guys for you guys who have subscribed to us. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much.
Let's get a roll call going.
Okay. Copy. I saw Chicago. I see downtown Atlanta in the building. What's good?
Okay, downtown Atlanta is in the
Mississippi,
building.
what's good? Delaware, what's happening?
Delaware in the building. What's good?
East Oakland. To the brothers I saw the other day on my block yesterday. What's happening? I saw them. They shouted me out. At the light. That was cool.
All right.
Chicago checking in. Cincinnati, Ohio was happening.
All right.
Duval County was good.
Yep.
LA tapped in.
Yep. Seattle was in the building. Charlotte's in the building.
Roll Tide.
Sacktown is in the building.
Bama. Florida was happening.
Mount Vernon is in the building. Naptown, West Palm Beach.
What's good?
Brooklyn is in the building. Man, everybody is in the building.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right,
So what's next for Urban X, man?
But listen, man. I'm trying to take over the world.
Okay.
Trying to take over the world.
One subscriber at a time.
One subscriber at a time. For real. One subscriber at a time.
Literally. Yeah.
But got some new stuff coming.
Okay.
Got some new merch coming. Got some other, products coming that I think you guys would enjoy.
Yeah. Quality of life stuff.
Yeah,
too.
quality of life stuff. New books happening, right?
Yes,
I got new books.
absolutely.
And like I said, the first time I wrote my book in secret, completely just this time I'm going to take you guys on a journey with me. So if you have an aspiration to write a book, then you can follow along.
Absolutely. That's going to really, really help.
Yeah.
Because within all of us is something we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's not a rapper or this and that, but there's something that we all want to do in forms of expression,
Facts.
art, and all of these great things. And most of us just don't get around to it. We find all the reasons not to get around to it.
Yeah.
And it's very tough at times to say, you know what, I got to get this done. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're doing this not just for everybody else. If they appreciate it, that's great. A lot of times you got to do it for yourself. You know what I mean? So that's very, very cool. We put up an exclusive.
Yes, a lot of people really enjoyed that last exclusive we did.
Yeah. So that's up.
So you go check that. It's in the membership, urbanx.nyc. It's $5 for the month or $50 for the entire year.
Yes, and that's a unique way to support us.
Yes.
Yep.
And let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, big news. I guess it's big news to you. Kind of big news, right? Somebody spotted, just happened to have their camera out as a yacht was going past, and Jamie Foxx was on top, saying what's up to the people.
Yeah.
He looked great.
Yeah.
He looked healthy.
Yeah.
Almost like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Did they clone Tyrone?
They had to clone Tyrone.
You think they cloned Tyrone? Yeah. So listen, anytime I feel like lately, and I don't know if this is just my distrust of the internet lately, but like I just am super skeptical of just conveniently placed like cameras, like all of a sudden like your camera was just out as this is happening. It wasn't.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, like I'm just
that you happen to be just have your camera out and oh snap, it's Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
and he's
playing pickleball.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So something else is going on. And for TMZ would definitely have the story. A full-fledged story of him coming out of the hospital. TMZ don't miss.
Scary enough.
Scary enough, they don't miss. They're not going to miss those opportunities. And so to see that, we know celebrities all have a double. I'm not even talking about a clone. See, the clone is next level. The clone is when you don't want to participate in the scheme of things we got going on. We'll just clone your ass. And so but the double is based on how important you are. Like the president has a double. All these big people have doubles. And so for stunts, you know what I'm saying? Now, remember the stunts, they happen so fast that the double don't have to look exactly like yours. Because some of the doubles they use for Eddie Murphy. I said, God, if you slow it down, like, that looks absolutely nothing like Eddie Murphy. And a lot of them celebrities. But nowadays, because of social media and all of this kind of stuff taking place, your double has to look almost like you. And so Jamie Foxx would be proud to come out and say, I have made a full recovery, a press conference. Thank you for your love and your support. Now me and my family with just like a little patience so I can continue to heal and get better. And we can look in the camera, oh, that's him or this and that. Not some shit going by where we're doing this, waving, and you're going to tell me that that's Jamie sitting on top of a boat. I'm not buying None of it.
Now.
Okay.
Are we just trying to hold on to the conspiracy? Because are we not being fair?
Very good point. Very good point. And we'll talk about this later on too. The new term, conspirituality.
Yeah, that's a great word.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out my man Adika Butler. I don't know if he coined it.
It's a great word, though.
But he kind of broke some things down, which make a lot of sense. A lot of us want to hold on to that so bad because it's easier to hold on to that than to go, bro.
Maybe I was wrong.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe I was wrong. And so that's why I'm always stressing, all right, I'm about to put my shoulder out, but you can't reside in that world 110% because then your life gets wacky and bonkers. And you need to watch everybody who that's all they do. You got people who on fleek. Mm-hmm. Everything is a conspiracy.
On fleek. I haven't heard that in like 8 years.
Well, I'm like 55 years old, so I'm just catching up to the latest lingo and
on
stuff,
fleek.
right?
All right.
And so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's why I always tell people, this is part of my training. Mm-hmm. You go straight down the middle first. Yeah. If it all lines up, then you go, okay. But I'm going down the middle here.
Yeah. No, and here's the thing. But to be on record, I don't think that's him.
Right. Okay.
Neither does he.
No, I don't.
So.
Until I see him, like I said, do a press conference with a sister by his side, explaining his experience. Now, remember, he's still going to get subpoenaed for that case. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Right, don't get that twisted. Right. So, when you get better, nigga, we going to be here.
Right.
And so, it's a lot going on with him, Leonardo DiCaprio, all of these people who were involved in treason. Mm-hmm. This is not just a money scheme with the Bitcoin stuff. That's a whole separate thing going on with
FTX
and Shaq and all of them celebrities who got paid big money to endorse that scam. Totally different. Mm-hmm. This is about taking money from foreign interests who have the potential to persuade policy here in America. And Praz was the, the go-to guy. And they all got paid. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so Jamie Foxx was, from what I understand, subpoenaed to testify. His man testified. Leonardo.
Leo.
He ain't take no chances. His testimony is there. Obama's involved. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people involved with this. And let alone the Diddy. See, the Diddy stuff brings us back to conspirituality. Yeah. Diddy's connection to him. Yeah. And Diddy did this.
The parties.
The parties and, you know what I mean? All of that kind of stuff. And so, in my very humble opinion, that is not him.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
We're being, this deep fake thing is going to the next level.
Yeah, and because somebody even mentioned in the chat, because I heard that too, like, that could have been before everything happened.
You never really know.
Like, you don't know, like, these videos are undated. Like, you never know when the hell.
Exactly. And that could have been him on a boat from 6 months ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's very true. And until we can all line it up and go straight down the middle, knock down all the pins, straight down the middle, I'm going to keep my conspirituality situation going.
That's a great word.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So we got news. I think last week this happened. Mutulu Shakur passed away.
Yes, deepest condolences to Tupac's stepdad, Black Panther warrior, fighter for justice, revolutionary. The true definition of the term revolutionary, and so I believe his health was taking a turn for the worse
as he was locked up.
And as some form of courtesy, so that he wouldn't die behind the wall, they enabled him to become free, and as a result, he succumbed to his ailments. And so we wish our deepest condolences out to anyone that's fighting the good fight. Yeah, you know what I mean. And there are plenty of brothers and sisters whose names we never even mentioned that have put their life on the line to fight the good fight. And so definitely our
condolences.
Our condolences out to the God. Mm-hmm. Yes.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
You know, I was thinking too, like when this news dropped, you ever like realize when like somebody's name is like kind of brought back into the conversation, and then like a lot of things that happen around this, like a lot of names around this person starts to happen. Prime example, the guy who was claiming to be Tupac's father, came out, and then we were talking about that, like, oh, I thought he died because in the song he said that. So then that conversation was happening. People were always talking about Tupac, and then now, you know, Mutulu Shakur passed.
Yeah.
Like, I always find that weird.
The synchronicity of it all. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
When you talked about, like, the mental timeline, like, now I'm just seeing...
You're seeing it everywhere.
Everywhere now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
But again, that is your ability to manifest everything you want in real time. It's just that we block it out most of the time, and we don't see it happening. Yeah. But everything you think about, a representation of it in some capacity will show up, whether you online or whether you, because we know, remember, we all connected. This is one string of intelligence, one big hub of intelligence in which we all draw and bring and put information from. And so, yes, when we see that happening, it's just confirmation of such things.
Absolutely. So, in other news, ex-Olympic trainer, Dr. Larry Nassar, the guy who was found guilty of sexually assaulting the gymnastic trainer, the gymnast girls that he was not in charge of, but like responsible for.
No, he was the gatekeeper.
He was the gatekeeper.
Yeah.
Yes, he was actually stabbed in jail, and he is now in critical condition.
Well, yeah, that's when you abuse little girls. Even dudes in prison don't play that shit. They're like, yo, bro.
Yeah.
And so, and he was connected to Epstein. They said Epstein wrote him a letter while he was in prison. You know what I mean? Because they're all a part of a huge network. Mm-hmm. We'll speak about that when we talk about Songs of Freedom.
We can talk about that now because I think it actually lines up pretty well. So, like you said, he was connected to Epstein, and like when we hear some of these like incidents, right, with these people who got knocked for sexually abusing a child, they got knocked for a whole bunch of kiddie porn and stuff like that. You're thinking like these are like one-off situations. Like, oh, he's just a weirdo. They all know each other. They all communicate, and they all protect each other and funnel, people their way and stuff like that as well. So this movie, what's it called? Song of Freedom?
Song of Freedom, I believe it's called.
Or Sound of Freedom?
Sound of Freedom.
The one Mel Gibson, brought about. It's getting a lot of people to see it. It's getting a lot of people to talk about it as well.
Not only that, side note, I saw people saying that the AMC theaters, which is the biggest movie theater we have, was sabotaging the movie. People was like, yo, they like, yo, in that theater there's no AC. And they go in the whole other theater, got AC, the lobby, but in that theater, it was no AC. It was only 7 people in there. So they're sabotaging. They did the same thing with Malcolm X, Spike Lee's movie.
Oh, okay.
They were selling you tickets to another theater, but saying go in to see Malcolm, a different movie that was out. So theaters have their ways. And this movie is more important. I don't know if you have the endurance to sit through it. Because, I mean, I've talked about it for so long. I don't think I'll need to sit through it, the whole thing. But you're going to have your eyes open to the biggest money-making network in the world. It's bigger than drugs, guns, everything else combined. Human trafficking. Okay? And we spoke about the different levels, whether it's organ harvesting, adrenal, whether it's rituals, satanic ritual. There are multiple layers to where it could be offerings to those who live in the inner earth who need that flesh. It's so many levels. And when we think about how many people are missing, we should be up in arms in this country as a collective, and we're not. And when you see these individuals, what's his name?
Larry
and Epstein and all of them, they protect each other because they have their own society. And it's a huge society. Yeah. And you don't need a lot of money to be in this society. That just has to be your fetish. So you got school teachers, judges, doctors, nurses.
Yeah, I heard a story about baseball coach, a youth baseball coach. He left his phone in a diner, and on the phone it was videos of passed out boys that he was coaching, and he was sexually abusing them.
Yes. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
And so we either choosing collectively not to deal with it, or the elite
Soccer coach. Thank you.
The elite in particular, have got such a hold on the situation because the movie is in theaters. Everyone should be flocking to go see it.
So what's happening is like the media is now, the way they're talking about the movie, they're talking about it as right-wing conspiracy theory, QAnon. So when they do that, when they label something like that, they try to put a stain on it.
Yes.
To get people away. So I saw this tweet where I think it was Wall Street Journal, one of these publications. They were talking about that movie Cuties with the little girls, and you remember that? They were talking about that and saying, like, they were like boastfully like reviewing that one. Right, but said this movie was a QAnon conspiracy theory thing.
All the trigger words, to make regular folk not go see it because of the new term, conspirituality.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Everything is a conspiracy, and so this has to be a conspiracy. But there's too much evidence. Where are all the kids? Where are the damn kids?
No, absolutely.
So it's one thing for you to be on a conspiracy theory of stuff you can't prove, because I'm the best at it. I love those conversations, right? But in reality, there are things that you could go, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And this is something that we can prove, because a lot of kids missing everywhere. You know what I mean? And so where are these kids? Where's the evidence? You know what I mean? Where's the bodies? It seems like it's all being consumed to some degree. And we living in very alarming times, but the distraction of so-and-so and this is going on and we saw Jamie and so-and-so, we're not dealing with real life issues. I never in my life had to worry about my children going outside to play. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Over the last 20 years or 10 years in particular, all of that's changed. You got to keep an eye on your children.
Yeah.
And what they do is a lot. They'll take your kids, shave their head, change their clothes. Like if you go to an amusement park, take your kid in the bathroom, shave their head, put boy clothes on them, and you like, yo, so-and-so had on a red shirt, and they just walk right past you. So it's so many different ways, and a lot of them have them underground bunkers in their homes. These are sick individuals.
Yeah.
But in their minds, they're not sick because this is what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I tried to add perspective and say, if you needed human flesh to survive, what would you do? Huh? Great question. Great question to ask. But that goes to show the difference between humans, you know what I mean, and mankind, and those who are of an animalistic nature.
Yeah.
We are not that. We have never been that. Yeah, keep organ donors off your ID because they come get you before you're ready to donate the shit.
That too.
Yeah, all that shit on your license because they have access to those databases.
Yeah.
And that they be looking for individuals and they'll come right to you. And now, you know, these chicks are going to get them BBLs coming to find out they're taking out their organs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
On the low.
Yeah.
You be like, damn, why, I got an ass lift. Why my stomach hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because they took
they were like, nah, that's normal.
That's normal. Once the pain subsides.
Yeah, just take this. Yeah.
Take this shit. And then one girl just happened to, I forget what happened. And he's like, yo, your kidney's gone. And she like, what? And that's wild.
Yeah.
That ain't like my wallet is like, I bumped into a nigga, the nigga took my wallet, and it's 3 other niggas walked by, and I don't know which one of these niggas got my wallet, they hustled me. No, dude, they took your organ.
Yeah.
That ain't, you ain't getting that back. You ain't knocking on a nigga door, son.
Put it back.
Put it back, son.
Yeah.
Put my organ back, dude. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
And so that's the type of stuff they're doing. So be careful, especially when you go to these third world countries trying to save a few dollars. You know what I mean? And then, you know.
Yo, so I saw it was a report. I don't know what report it was. I'm going to read this to you guys because I thought it was an interesting conversation, right? So remember we were joking about the Amish the other day?
Yeah.
and we were talking about, they don't got no guns. We could take, because the government is trying to take their farms. So apparently there was a study that was done that was put in front of a Congress, and it said that no Amish kids came down with like diabetes, autism, or something else, right? So some people were saying, okay, well, that's because Amish, they don't get vaccine, they don't eat the same foods, they're kind of just to themselves. Now the other argument is, well, the Amish people, they don't go to regular doctors, or they're not reporting that information to society, so how could you get a true gauge? Now the headline I saw said that it was a thorough, detailed investigation that was done.
Well, obviously they ran some kind of study to find out.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, if it was a deep, thorough investigation, but remember, those are the naysayers. Those are the ones who, listen, pharmaceuticals run your life, bro.
Yes, it was put in front of the Pennsylvania Senate. It said 0 kids, Amish kids diagnosed with cancer, diabetes, or autism.
Yeah, but remember, even we didn't die from that stuff before pharmaceuticals. That's a fact.
Yeah, I saw like a sped up video of like this Amish community building like a whole barn, right?
That shit is crazy.
And again, it just brought me back to that conversation. Now, you might have whatever your thoughts are about them, but I do think that the simplicity in how they live should be adopted. We should kind of readapt that into society again. We rely too much on technology for I'm not gonna lie, because I fall prey to it as well. Like, I wanted to look something up, or I wanted to kind of start to do something else. I'm about to just chat GPT this. I don't even feel like doing that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I also had to do something else for another project we had come in, and I was like, I can't get AI to do this shit. Like, what's you know what I'm saying? So I'm not above it at all, but there is something we do need to kind of grow our food. We do need to learn how to kill something and cook it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing, Malcolm. We've lost all of our sense of humanity.
Yeah.
The more technologically advanced a civilization becomes, the more dumbest people become, because we're relying on things outside of us. They are what we call in tune, and they have kept certain traditions in place to keep them in tune. Less is more.
Yeah.
Right? And so they stay connected. They got a couple other weird things that they do.
Absolutely,
we're not going to get into all of that. However, I do understand what you mean in terms of the simple, and this is why people in other countries, in native lands, they live long. They live to be a buck and change or whatever, because it's a very simple life. Sit on the porch, eat a mango, chill, smoke a joint. That's the whole day.
Yeah.
Eat a little porridge, you know what I'm saying? Which I'll share with you, Want a woman, no cry. You know what I mean? And so, in that sense, right? Up here, everything is hustle and bustle. The air is bad, the food is bad, the water, the music is toxic, videos bombarding you. You almost in a cyber twist of things where you don't know if you're coming or going.
Yeah.
And that in particular is where we suffer. You know what I'm saying? So while the advancements that you make to make certain things easy, not being able to use your brain, dude, you used to have to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
You used to have to figure it out.
Yeah.
Even studying, you have to arduously go through 12 books to make put together a synopsis to bring in front of the people. You got to do that no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, in that sense, I understand what the Amish, their appreciation for the simpler things in life.
So do you think that the study has some validity to it?
Of course it does. Because when I think about my grandmother and their grandmother, they didn't get as sick as we do. They just didn't.
Yeah.
And they lived long, long lives. Yeah, they ate animals, they did all that, but they grew them animals. They grew their own vegetables. My grandma used to put them preserves in the jar and had all of this fresh stuff. And then pharmaceutical came about and started inoculating everybody with all of these artificial drugs. And I guarantee, if you just do the study, from when the pharmaceuticals took over, probably like about 1980, or whenever Fauci came in, I think he came in '83. It exploded, and so the last 40 years, it's been 10 times the amount of all of them things.
Yeah.
So when you want to know about the unknown, you study the known.
Yeah.
How did my grandmother live as long as she did? Ate turkey back, pig ass, chitlins, and pig's feet, and pig ears, all kind of shit they ate, right?
Yeah.
And they live longer than we do. Mm-hmm. So, something to think about. Side note, I don't know how true this is, but I'm hearing in New Orleans that they're serving donkey dicks
Oh my God.
as
Allegedly.
turkey neck in some of their seafood dishes out
Oh
there.
jeez.
I heard it through the grapevine, so maybe
AKA Instagram.
maybe Steve Canal can get online and
He about tired of you.
yeah, yo, Dad, I'm tired of this shit, Dad. I'm just saying, that's what I heard.
He tired of you.
I don't get the connection between donkey dicks and turkey necks, but I'm just saying, anything is possible.
When you first told me that, I was like, I thought you were talking about at the Turkey Leg Hut. Wait, where's it? What's the place in Texas? It's a Turkey Leg.
Yeah, the big.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. If you come on,
I'm just
that
saying.
would be But you think about it, just because turkey neck is just for seasoning. You know how many times I look in the pot back in the day, my mother cooked. You see that little neck? I wouldn't know if that was a donkey dick. I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Christ.
I wouldn't, and it's just for you're not gonna actually eat it. It's for flavoring. How would I know? They already serving fake fish.
Somebody said I ain't heard that, and I'm from it. Thank you.
Don't get in your feelings. Do the investigation now. Do the investigation. Right?
Yeah.
So, how would you know?
Okay.
How would you seriously know?
Okay.
They serving fake fish in Atlanta. Now I'm putting Atlanta on the spot. I saw this report on the news that they tested all of them spots and y'all wasn't getting that prime fish y'all thought y'all was getting a Chinese knockoff. I forget what the fish was called. Very close, but it wasn't the same thing. And the fish you wanted, the flounder, whatever, was $20 a pound. This shit was $2 a pound.
Oh yeah, if I'm a business owner, I'm looking at margins.
Yeah, you like,
I'm looking at margins.
and then you taste it, and you're like, that tastes close. But when they send the experts in,
drown that in some seasoning.
Yeah, drown that in some seasoning. Yeah, sure.
What's the guy say?
Dude, if we ate, listen, guys.
If you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned.
Yeah, very true. But let's think about it. If you eat pig intestines, a donkey dick shouldn't be too much pause.
Well, good thing I don't eat pig intestines.
Yeah, but I'm just simply saying,
No, I feel you. I feel you.
Like how much lower can you go than goddamn the intestines of a pig?
This is true.
I'm glad my mother didn't make chitlins, but I could smell that shit in the building.
Yeah.
Oh God, I could smell it. I'm like, what the hooter? We didn't eat pig's feet. We didn't eat pig ears. Now we did eat pork chops. We ate a few chops. Now a couple of ribs and shit back in the day.
That swine, beloved.
I don't eat the swine now, beloved.
What's the mathematics, God?
Yeah, true indeed, God.
What's the
That's not right and exact, God. That is not right and exact, God. You know what I'm saying? Emphatically now, cipher, God. Emphatically now, cipher. Right? But just simply saying. And I would always say, and I wrote this in my book, Urban Culture Decoded, that's a plug, that
Go get that.
It was the love that our ancestors had to make something out of nothing. It wasn't the actual food itself, because the food had no nutritional value. But when they threw us the slop to get us through, we made it. You know what I'm saying? That's why you hear in Haiti some people eat mud pies, and we'll make it until something better comes along. And so, I'm liable to eat a boot if shit is cooked up right. Season that bitch right. I'll eat a Timberland right now. I'll be like, God damn, who made this? Oh, mama made this? Oh, yeah. Timberland.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, I don't know how we got off on that.
Yes, I don't either. Yo, real quick, what do you think is the percentage? I always thinking about this. The percentage of pharmaceutical execs or people who just work at one of these companies who give their family any of these drugs or the food, because I saw Mark Zuckerberg, he posted up a picture with his wife and his kids, and he covered his kid's face. Right? but he owns these apps that are for you to share your entire life.
Dude, enjoy. Don't mean I'm gonna do that shit.
Yeah, I just think that's always so crazy to me. You know what I mean? Like
the best drug dealers are the ones who don't get high.
Yeah.
They sell that shit to you all day. They whoa. I would never take that shit. That shit is dangerous.
Right. Yeah.
And so they're filling a need, a bad need, but a need nonetheless. But he knows the importance because he knows. See, this is another thing. Zuckerberg know all about child pornography, all that stuff. And how people watch your kids and cross-reference your child's picture with another site, and then they start watching your kids, watch them grow, and so he's well familiar with all of that kind of stuff. He ain't crazy. Yeah. He is not crazy.
All right. Oh, I've been watching. This is a guy who's on Twitter, I think, or YouTube. He does this thing where somebody will post a video or something, and then he'll find out where they are.
Yeah, I saw that.
That is crazy.
That is crazy. He'll go, they'll be like, where am I at? And he'll
check the sky pattern. He'll check.
Where the sun is coming up, what building that is, and he pinpoints. But imagine if he can do that.
Yeah.
Who else can do that?
Absolutely.
When your kids is in the front yard playing, and you think it's cute, you taking pictures of your kids. These people are treacherous, man. Back to the original, story we were talking. These kids, what's going on, man, is very, alarming. So go see the movie, Sound of Freedom, if you can bear it and sit through it.
I heard like
people are coming out of there crying.
The entire theater's just like
it's a lot to deal with. Why now? Why is this information coming out now?
And why was it allowed to come out? You know what I'm saying?
Why is it allowed to come out?
Yeah, I always think about that.
You know what I mean? Why? And somebody played an interview, I didn't watch it, of Mel Gibson from 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And he said he was going to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that we got to be patient because you got to play chess and not checkers, because if you're going up against the establishment, in that sense, it's a lot to deal with. So there's no more reason for you not to be aware of everything going on around you. Keep an eye on your children. You can't let your children roam and run the way you used to. You need to have a damn tracker in their backpack, and all kind of stuff.
Yeah, people. I didn't realize like how much that was a thing, but people really do that. Like,
hell yeah.
The air tags on their kids' book bag and
stuff like that. You have to, man. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to, because it's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And with that being said,
we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Don't forget to like the channel so the stream could go out to more people and stuff like that.
Yep, 60,000 subscribers.
Our producer told us we gotta tell y'all because y'all don't be knowing. Thank you, John G.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you. We appreciate it. And we'll be right back.
This summertime on Patty Z Radio, each and every Saturday, DJ Z drops some cool summer romance jams from 8 to 10 p.m. London time. Follow at Patty Z Radio on Instagram and Twitter for more info. Patty Z Radio, get lost in music. Patty Z Radio, get lost in music. Patty Z Radio, get lost in music.
Welcome to www.presto.shop, your personalized photo creations. We have everything from hoodies to t-shirts, keychains, mugs, and cups. Our items make great gifts for graduations, birthdays, celebrations, holidays, and so much more. So reach out for any special occasion and send your pictures over, and we can turn it into something beautiful and spectacular. We specialize in everything from rugs, blankets, pillows, cups, and so much more. Contact us today at support@presto.shop.
wealthy family. This is Ascending Infinite Goddess Chanel, and I just wanted to come and connect with you, share some of my time and energy with you, and let you know that despite what you may be feeling during this spiritual journey, you are not alone. I know it may feel like you're going crazy because that's how I felt at the beginning too, but know that you have your entire spirit team, your ancestors, your angels, your higher divine self just waiting to connect with you. So if you're looking for confirmation or you're looking for some answers, you're looking for someone that can help you on this spiritual journey path, visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess, and let's grow together. I'm here to help you. Thank you for sharing some time with me, wealthy family.
And we're back.
We're back. Support these businesses.
Yes.
If you would like to advertise with us,
Yes.
let us know. We get you in there. If you have a product but you're not too sure about, we can coach you through that.
Yes.
And make sure your stuff is, up to par and ready to go. At some point, you got to get off the couch, man. You got a dope idea. You got to just put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
And we might be one of the only real small, not the only, but we specialize in small businesses, giving them a shot. Not only that, we purchase your stuff.
Yes,
we
that's what.
purchase
Yes.
your stuff. We talk about it.
And disclaimer: we don't get proceeds.
Oh no, we don't get no proceeds. So don't.
For whatever.
Yeah. So please.
That we're gonna have a real talk about that one day.
Yeah. We'll have a real talk.
Maybe
we
on the
we don't
exclusive.
make any. What do you call that?
Affiliate.
Yeah. So we have, once you pay your fee to promote, the rest is on you and the customers.
That is it.
Yeah, we'll do a general vet to make sure you have a website, cross the T's, dot the I's, and all that. But have to say that.
Gotta say that.
We got chewed out a little bit.
You're listening to the sounds.
So Malcolm,
of Urban
I don't know if you
X.
heard this, but now, the woman's vagina, the yoni, the sacred,
Right.
everything, by which you came out of,
Facts.
triple darkness of space,
Right.
that vortex, all of that,
The universe.
the universe.
Right.
It is now going to be labeled the bonus hole. Fellas, a lot of bonus hole in here tonight. Woo, boy, look at all this bonus hole in here.
Oh my God! I hope that's not true.
It is.
I hope that's not true.
Because transgenders do not want to feel slighted or offended who do not have vaginas. And now, see, I'm just going to come straight out and say it. I have no problem with your personal decision of how you live your life. This is the shit we talking about.
Right.
I got to change my vocabulary. I got to change my perception of life so that you can feel comfortable. Why can't y'all see that? Y'all keep making it seem like all we want to do is have our space to do you. But I got to change where I go to the bathroom at. I got to change names. I got to change so you can feel comfortable. That's bizarre. Now, the most sacred place on earth.
Facts.
I'm just going to keep it a bean. There is no more sacred place on earth than the yoni.
Yeah.
Right? Man spent 9 months getting out of that shit. The rest of his life, trying to get right back in that shit. It's a fact. Right? This shit lead to wars.
That was Shakespearean. Right?
You know what I'm saying? This shit lead to wars, all conflicts.
Facts.
Rockefeller, the Def Jam, all these labels, the rise and fall of all of that hip hop shit was yoni.
That's a fact.
I can trace it all back to the box, all of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You and your man making millions, everything good. You saw New Jack City. Why you worried about who I'm laying the pipe to? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All of this shit is yoni.
Facts. Yeah.
Wars, everything is yoni. Trust me when I tell you. And now,
rappers flossing.
Yeah, rappers flossing. Dude, I don't get a haircut because niggas is around.
This is a fact.
I get a haircut and put on clean clothes.
Yeah, guys.
Because of the yonis out here.
In your neighborhood, any fight you saw at school, any fight, you can trace it back to somebody said something in front of the women
and that he shouldn't have said.
Shouldn't have said. I'm embarrassed. Now you hurting my chances of getting. Nah,
absolutely.
This is a fact, man. This is
right? And even in the strip club.
Oh yeah.
She's sitting on my lap. I say, time is up. I got ones too. Yeah. I like cinnamon. I want to rent her. You looking at me like, son, what you trying to play me? No, she's free. Or she comes at a price. And you know, everything is the yoni, guys.
Everything.
Let's just call it what it is. And now you're trying to tell me that this is a bonus hole. Like, you don't even need that. Really? Wow.
Yo, but you know, this whole thing, because I don't know if you noticed, guys, this week is like non-binary week or something like that. Yeah, it's like they take it every week. But the way that they're just changing language in front of everybody and nobody's doing anything. Mm-hmm. Right? There was this woman, she was on a panel and she was just like, yeah, because, you know, when menstruators, and she said it like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, wait, is she using the word menstruators instead of women?
Yes.
She is.
Or birthers.
Birthers. Or they don't call it breastfeeding anymore. They call it chest feeding because, you know.
Yeah, because
the CDC actually, we spoke about this? The CDC, they actually put out guidelines for men who want to breastfeed. Yes.
There's no such thing because there's no milk in there.
Yeah.
That means you want your nipples sucked, and that's some fetish bullshit.
Yeah.
Because they had that baby on that dude's breast.
Yeah, oh my God.
And then he put a nipple ring on there to stimulate dude. That's all fetish bullshit. The whole breastfeeding thing is a nurturing thing. Where have we gone with this?
Yeah.
This is way off the rails, bro. A bonus box? Ouch. Man, and here's the thing, because Malcolm would be the first to say it. You women allowed it.
Yeah, bro.
You women.
I'm like, why y'all not mad?
Why? Yeah, y'all all let's bring them all in, and now they are dismissing you.
Like, why y'all want? I'm telling you, because if like when men have these like discussions online, women take the side of that.
Yep.
Not all women. I don't want to generalize, but
right.
like,
yep.
When these arguments happen online, women take the side of that community, and I'm telling you, to piss guys off.
Yep.
And then they go, "Oh, good looking," and then take your life. I saw they were talking about the whole what's her name? Well, Usher,
Kiki.
Yes,
Kiki Palmer.
Kiki Palmer thing happening, right? And they were talking about relationships with men and stuff like that, and they were gay women. And gay men chiming in on these conversations. You should not be in this conversation.
Yeah, why are you even in on this conversation?
You don't get with women. You don't get with men. Why are you in these conversations? And that is what happened. That's what we left the door open to. You know what I mean?
And now Pandora's box is wide open.
It's not closing now.
No, and again, you ladies now have a bonus hole.
That is crazy.
I'm always going for bonuses, though.
So listen, that is happening because there's been a large discussion on masculinity being policed, right? Like it's bad to be kind of like a man's man. It's that's looked down upon and stuff like that. But at the same time, womanhood is being erased.
Right.
So what are we left with? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'm gonna reiterate it again. Whatever you decide to do with your life is fine. I should not have to change the way I see life because your feelings are hurt. That makes no sense to me. Either you have a vagina or you don't. What's going to happen next? Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jeez.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Sorry for the language if kids were watching, because
well, I thought we were decent. I mean, kids got to get the truth sometime too. Now
we are a family show.
Shit.
So, Hill Harper, actor, author, Hill Harper, he announced that he is running for Senate.
All right.
In DC.
All right.
Now, I like Hill Harper.
Yeah.
I read his book, Letters to a Young Brother, some years back. It was a really good book. I really enjoyed it. He's an actor, and he has been quietly fighting back some of these things that's happened that we're talking about. He got a lot of scrutiny. He wrote under Dwayne Wade's child's picture on Instagram.
Yeah, I remember.
And he said, your mother wrote a letter to you, and she wrote a letter to him in Letters to a Young Brother, and she it was like Letters to My Two Sons or something like that. And he said, your mother wrote a letter to you, and I think you should read it. So he, in a real G way, real smooth way, was kind of showing how he felt, and was kind of just putting it out there on his stance on things, and which I appreciate. Everything else, I'm not sure. I don't know a lot about
his politics and all that,
and everything like that. But I like it.
Okay, I mean, go for it. It's going to benefit us in any kind of way, no. And so, in that sense,
you know how that goes.
Just make it happen. Whatever you want to do, and remember, this fight, because Ice Cube is back at it. You know what I mean? He's on his tour, trying to. Making some diet woke points about, from rap to prisons and stuff we covered 20 years ago and all of that. And so, but remember, opposition is a part of the machine. There has to be a choice for you in this realm of reality.
Yeah.
You have to feel that people are there fighting for you because you don't have the fortitude to fight for yourself. So you vicariously live through those that you consider to be rebels.
Yeah.
Right? And so that's why the conscious community is filled with them. Conscious community is filled with figures that you go, oh no, he fighting for me and shit. And the motherfucker ain't fighting for you.
Yeah.
He'll give less than two shits about you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's a part of the psyop. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people think that psyop doesn't include so-called consciousness and all of that bullshit too. You know what I mean? And so Hill Harper running for Senate, maybe he feels he can do something, but when he crosses over,
and he actually went to school with Barack Obama. He went to law school, Harvard Law, with him.
Oh,
yeah, they were in the same
class.
Yeah.
Okay, so but once you cross over, it's a whole different ballgame in there because one person can't change the whole. It's like you come into the police department and you truly want to do the right thing.
Did you remember those five black cops that killed that dude?
Yeah.
And it was like the Scorpion Task Force or something like that.
Yeah.
It was a black dude who was a part of that. He quit, started snitching on all of it.
Okay.
He got killed. He was beaten in front of his house.
Oh,
recently.
Yes, recently. Oh well, he should know that was coming. Dude, come on, bro. You and we did it, and now what?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna go to jail for that.
Yeah, we don't got no leads.
We don't got no leads on
Trail
that.
is cold.
He was a police officer. Probably had his joint on him, and he still got beat to death. Right?
Yep.
They caught him. You know what I'm saying? Caught him lacking. So no, that's side note. 80 billionaires have died since 2020. Whoa. I'm gonna say that again. 80 billionaires across the world have died since 2020. Let's look at the date and what could have possibly happened to 80 billionaires.
Listen, there was a big wealth transfer. There were a lot of billionaires who cashed out before the actual lockdowns and stuff started.
Because they were given a heads up.
They knew something was happening.
All of them CEOs resigned and were given by the thousands.
Yo, we covered that, and it's still on the channel. We covered it, and we was like, yo, what the hell do they know?
Right, yeah.
And then the
it's
lockdowns.
Like 30,000 CEOs across the country have resigned. And then the lockdowns came. Now, I'm going to pull my shoulder out, get my spirituality on. I don't think they're dead. I think the bunkers that we spoke about, that's where they are. They have enough money to reserve their places. I think that's where they are. Because obviously something is going to come. And you can't just move everybody out at once. So it's harder for celebrities to just die and disappear because they're celebrities. We would go, oh, what the hell happened to so-and-so? but a billionaire that you probably don't know. Because when they show you the way these billionaires have been dying, car crashes, all kind of weird.
It has been, yeah.
Weird stuff. But 80 billionaires. Nah, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Unless they knocking them off and keeping their money.
Yeah. I like this keyboard. I might have to get this for myself. This is nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. But you understand my point?
Yeah.
So something else is going on with that. 80 billionaires in the last 3 years.
Gotta pay attention.
It's probably impossible. Like,
because remember the guy who vowed to investigate. I think it was.
Oh, he was a billionaire. He died.
Yeah, hit
recently.
by a car or something like that.
He got hit by a car.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Maybe they hiding on Epstein's Island with them kids. Could be.
Side note: another $800 million to Ukraine was just announced.
All right, I love Ukraine.
Another $800 million.
Forget homelessness here. Forget the unemployed. Forget jobs.
We sent more money than the entire Europe. I want you to understand that we're not even near Ukraine.
Yeah.
But we sent more money than anybody. Also, somebody, one of these government higher-ups, I forget what his title was, he made a Freudian slip. He said this has been a strategic a failure for Ukraine. That's what, don't you mean for Russia? He go, oh, my bad. I mean, for Ukraine. He said it again.
Yep.
I was like, oh, shit.
Yep.
Said the quiet part out loud.
Yeah. Side note.
Yes. We just side noting it up today.
Did you see the pictures of Vanessa Williams?
Oh man, I hope she used the Snapchat old filter. I hope. Come on, that can't be right.
First of all, when I saw the picture just a few minutes ago,
I
swore, and I don't know where I got my math wrong. I said she's at least 75.
No,
I mean I don't know what I was thinking, but I remember when she came out of the magazine. That I had that copy. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. All the young kids in school had it,
Wait, what was the magazine?
She was in Playboy.
Really?
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I did not know that.
'Cause you're young.
Yeah, what? I gotta.
Yeah, when she before she became Miss America.
I didn't even know she was Miss America.
What the fuck?
I just thought she was an actress.
Dude, this is the first black Miss America.
I didn't know that.
Vanessa Williams. And to take her down, they revealed the Playboy shot.
Oh!
Come on, son. Y'all know if you're old enough, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Kept that Playboy in my back pocket.
Oh, that's why they took her. Oh, snap. Okay,
and then she became an actress, and people forgot all about it.
See, I didn't know. See how stuff works?
Yeah. And so that was her. And
that looks, come on.
She's only 60.
Yeah, she's from the Bronx. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's only 60. I'm 55, and I'm going, okay, yeah. But what she's saying is this is her.
Yeah, she said no makeup.
No makeup. This is who she is. And I got to applaud that. I have to. Because she get dogged up now.
Yeah, but
Dude, did you see that girl in that car?
Father Thomas is.
Did you see that girl who had that makeup transformation in the car?
Nah.
She looked like, you ever heard of Miguel Gorilla?
Oh. Miguel Gorilla, yes.
Okay, she looked like,
oh
yeah.
Oh.
You want to put the newsies up? No, I won't do that. No. All right. She looked like Miguel Gorilla. And then she tap. You know what I mean? Do that little...
Yeah.
And that shit came back.
You talk about the makeup? Yeah.
Bro. Yo, bro. Like, what kind of sorcery is this? I mean, but night and you would never... She had a mustache. She looked like a chimpanzee. Hate to say that. No, it's not nice.
That's not nice. Speaking of... Because that's kind of racist. Speaking of racism... that podcast, I know you guys don't care about it because he keeps telling me our audience don't care about that. This podcast, Fresh and Fit, They got these 2 guys on it, and they be inviting these OnlyFans girls up in there, and they be violating them. They invited a known neo-Nazi white supremacist. His name is Nick Fuentes. Didn't know who this guy was. And there's a bunch of black women on there with him, and they were egging him on to say nigger. They were cheering him on. He said it. He dropped it hard, all that stuff. They cheered for it. One of the hosts, he put a Klan mask on.
These clowns.
And
nobody's punched one of them dudes in the face yet.
Somebody I think tried to run up on one of them, but one of them was an ex-Fed.
I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
You still can get punched in the face.
Absolutely. They're weirdos.
And this is what I mean by we allow just. Where's the regulators?
Yeah.
We used to have regulators that walked together. You're not gonna just do that.
Yeah.
And these dudes are not hard to find.
Sure they're not.
You know what I mean? But because no one is checking them, they're walking around pushing for ratings, stretching the envelope, making, and they don't like black women. It's obvious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one big joke to them, and nobody has punched one of them dudes in the face.
Yeah.
Nobody's goes, is that so and so?
Somebody got at what's the dancing gorilla dude?
Finally.
Yeah.
Was that an act?
I don't know. It looked kind of
like another big dude got at him, right? I turned it off because I thought it was all a part of the act.
I'm not sure. Because he kicked like his food. That could have kicked him in the face. So why would you play like that? He big as hell too. I don't know.
I know, but the dancing gorilla dude is just the grooving gorilla.
He's
a bit much.
Yeah.
And again, nobody is going, dude, sit your ass down somewhere, bro. Sit your goofy ass down, bro. They laughing at you.
Yeah.
Not with you. They laughing at you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But these 2 dudes, not advocating violence, but these 2 dudes.
Listen, what I'm seeing is there is a class of YouTubers, content creators who are gasping for air right now. Because just like the scammers had a 10-year window that we talk about, they had about the same 10-year window.
Yep.
Where you didn't need talent, you didn't need any substance, you just needed shock. You just needed that. And what's happening is a lot of those people, a lot of those platforms are reaching badly. Like Adam 22, he's legit pimping his wife out.
Yes, it's gotten that bad.
He's legit because the other dudes left his platform. So he's legit has to resort to pimping his wife out, interviewing the dude who piped his wife, asking him how it was.
Dude, that's bad.
You know what I'm saying? Content shouldn't be that hard to get.
Right, for you to have to do that. Yep.
You know what I mean? But that's just me. That is just me.
Yeah, but when Howard Stern did it, he was in a class by himself. You know what I'm saying? You ever watch Howard Stern? Yeah, back in the day. So he had his own lane. So you knew when you logged in that you were gonna get that. Yeah. And then it became everyone is just after shock value.
Because I'm people call Star Shock Jack, but Star can go on with a mic and just him and cook for 2 hours straight.
He's been doing that.
You know what I'm saying?
He's been doing that
on his YouTube channel, just cooking. And other people, they need to invite white supremacists, or they need to get a porn star to bang their wife. It's weird, man.
It's weird stuff, man. But bro, again, what you're after and what these people need, the attention is the new form of adrenaline and currency. So it's an adrenal hit for them to do that, and there are no morals involved with that.
Yeah,
it's just give me the hit, give me the ratings, and I'll take it to a next level next week. But for the last time, these 2 dudes need to be checked.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to check these dudes, because this is just a total violation of, who we are. So something has to give.
It's time. Yeah, we're going to take another quick commercial break. Don't forget to and tell a friend to keep subscribing.
Yeah.
And thank y'all for the people who created fake accounts just to subscribe. We appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, telling grandma to subscribe.
You know what I mean? Tell your kids to subscribe. They just want to watch Coco Melon, but they subscribe to Urban X now.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Gracie's Corner, but they subscribe to us now. Thank y'all.
Appreciate it.
We'll be right back. Thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Wheel of Fortune, sponsored by Urban X TV. We're back here with the Black Dot from the conscious community. Is that conscious community?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Malcolm. Yeah, Hotep, Notep, the black man is God and the white man's the devil. I'm ready to win this money.
Okay, whatever that is. Okay, the puzzle for today is people who annoy you. Black Dot, it's on you.
Come on, big money, yeah. I like to buy a vowel, E, and Y.
Okay, Black Dot, you have 30 seconds to solve the puzzle on the screen.
Oh, I think I know this one. People who annoy me. This is easy. I think I got this.
20 seconds, Black Dot.
Ooh, I'm not sure I really want to say it. Might piss a few people off.
10 seconds, Black Dot.
I like to solve the puzzle. Naggers.
Let's check.
No.
The answer, Black Dot, was niggas. The answer is always niggas.
Shucks.
But don't worry, Black Dot. You walk away right now with a Shop Urban X gift card.
Yeah.
Get yourself some of these, new threads.
Yes. Not going home empty-handed. Hotep, no tap. I saw the whole shebang bang. I saw the bonus hole. I saw Vanessa's bonus hole, nigga. That's all I'm gonna say. You might be a little too young, but I saw Vanessa's bonus hole. Oh, we're back? We're on? Oh, sorry about that. We're on. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Anywho.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us, being here with us. Yes. On the road to 400 shows.
On the road to 400 shows, man.
400 shows.
Been a ride. It's been a ride.
Been a ride. Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, remember we talked about this the 50th year anniversary of hip hop. There was no number one hip hop albums or songs that came out this year, but Uzi's album, the Pink Tape, came out and it reached number one.
All right.
Now, I don't know how, because if you heard it, it's not hip hop.
But what is hip hop today?
True. I mean, people. Listen. There are people who still have hip hop albums. You know what I'm saying?
But remember, the newer generation is just into music. They veered away from hip hop.
Yeah.
Maybe because hip hop got stale, stagnant. I mean, there's always going to be certain principles that.
I told you my theory was that it kind of coincided with social media, right? If you remember, I don't know if you guys remember Vine, right? You should. It's not that old. But I remember going to a party when I was in college, right? It was trash. Going back to my room the next day, watching somebody's Vine and going, whoa, that looks like it was mad fun. I was there. It was not like that. Mm-hmm. It was because you could put pieces and stuff together. Like, you can just kind of make it seem what it was. And that's when clubs became just this all the time.
Yep.
So I think the music really was really made more for clubs. It was made more for concerts. It was made more for the festival thing. So that's why a lot of the music, the mumble rap and stuff like that, it became more just beat heavy. That's all that mattered.
And a lot of instruments.
Yes, that was it.
I like what Travis Scott does.
Mm-hmm. His music is great.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm not against music growing. Just don't call it hip hop if it's not really hip hop. Call it what it is, the alternative or what's next, or
I agree.
Or world music, or whatever it is you're gonna call it. But when we hold the term hip hop sacred, not only high infinite power healing our people, but that boom bap, that authenticity, that them verses, that style, that hard hitting or message music, and when they kill hip hop with artists like Lil Uzi Vert, and make it about world music, because it's sort of like the NBA. You know how many foreign players are in the NBA now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you niggas have run your course And now we need something new. We need to take this globally, and it needs to include global.
And that's why I remember last week we said, like, black people are just the testers now. You get what I'm saying? So now they show Uzi to people, and black people kind of feel it. They go, okay, we could make this to everybody now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so after 50 years, you know, I've already said where I felt hip hop should be. But once it loses its edge and its independent, its edge, its revolutionary aspect of it, it no longer belongs to you. It is a corporate thing now. And because it is a corporate thing, they get to determine the narrative on what songs is hot. And then DJs started selling out.
Oh, yeah.
DJs used to play hot records no matter what. This record is hot. Now they're playing what they're instructed to play or what they're being paid to play. And so you don't have a lot of new records that are organically being bumped. This record comes from this camp and that camp. And the radio programmers play the same 9 songs. All day long. It's the same 9 songs all day long. From this label owns 3 slots. Universal owns 3 slots. This one owns 3 slots. And they rotate their artists in those spots. Side note, Travis Scott's new album is coming out on 7/7/7.
Now, I was confused because like the 7th had just passed. But
but there's a couple of 7s.
Yeah, it's true.
There's one coming up on Sunday, 7/16, 2023. So 7/25, which is 2 and 5 is 7, and the year, of course, is 2023 is 7. 7/7/7 is when that portal is going to be open, and he's going to be doing the album release in Cairo, Egypt, if I'm correct.
Interesting.
He's going to be doing it where the pyramids are. Now, that ties in, shout out Blue Pill, because he mentioned that was Aleister Crowley's thing. His number, 777, and the AWAS and how he received his transmissions in Cairo before he came back and became the most evilest man in the world and all of this. So Travis Scott, after beating all those charges, right?
Yeah.
Is now going to Cairo probably to put the finishing touches on that ritual. On 7/7/7. He will release this new album he has coming, and who knows sonically where it's going to be. So interesting stuff. Drake has got sperm cells.
Yeah, what the hell is that about? Y'all see that?
Big giant sperm cells flying around at his concert.
Yeah, what?
So who knows what that's all about?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
A lot of weird shit going on, man.
So they actually just released the trailer for a new Napoleon movie, and I'm not gonna see this movie. I'm just not.
Okay.
But I saw clips from the trailer that when he went to Egypt and he was shooting the noses off of the Sphinx and he was shooting at the pyramids and stuff like that. That was interesting. I didn't think they would put that in there.
Okay. Well, you have to put that in there.
You gotta put it in there, but you know. Somebody said another ritual over there, but could be. Listen, that is it. Somebody said Drake's concert was dope. Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Well, Drake is a great performer. I went to see him in concert, but I'm just saying some of the stuff he's got going on with the holographs, sperm cells flying around. You got to start being understanding what the ritual is and what's the purpose of the agenda when you have 60,000 people or 30,000 people in one place, that type of energy that you can generate. Especially if you get these people on a singular thought pattern, consciously or subconsciously. You can get them all on this. Beyonce does it all the time. You know, you get all these people on a singular thought pattern, and all of that energy is funneling on the stage where you are. You now become the embodiment of all of that energy and can then, you know what I'm saying, propel yourself higher. You know what I'm saying? Every night, imagine being charged by 70,000 people every night.
Yeah.
The type of energy you have inside of you. And so you got to start thinking of energy in that sense. So what's Drake's agenda? Did you see him with the
painted nails?
Painted nails?
Yeah, I don't know what that's about either. I think Drake is bored. I really do. Like musically, he sounds bored. Like he could just do this in his sleep. Like, you know what I'm saying? So but I think Drake is just bored. And I think he doesn't want to really do music anymore. But
he's under contract.
He's under contract to like 4 different people. So
yeah, would you see Rick Ross try to jump off the diving board?
That was hilarious. He says tires blew. He said I blew a tire.
Oh my God! Yeah, him and Meek Mill. I tell you,
no, bro. Meek. Somebody say, is Meek Mill slow? Cause he
He do some slow shit.
Yeah.
He do some slow shit. Yeah. Okay, so just want to throw that out there with the Travis Scott stuff and some other things musically that are going on in this year 50 of hip hop.
So there's a new TikTok trend where people are on like a boat, speedboat, and they're just jumping off. Now apparently,
bad move.
4 people have died from that challenge.
Yeah.
Because if you know physics, you know sometimes you hit water and it is very, very hard. It's not just water. You don't.
Dude, that's why even if you belly flop off a diving board, you could be screwed.
Yeah.
You know, your only thing in that, you probably could stand up.
Yeah.
And, you know, somebody can help you off to the side.
Yeah.
But, dude, you moving on a boat at 80 miles an hour, that water is not your friend, bro.
Yeah.
And now, white kids, right? Just because black people go, nah, I ain't gonna do that, son.
That's what it looked like.
And so they jumped in and they broke their necks. In a lot of the cases, their necks snap and you can't swim without your neck.
Thanks.
Last I checked. Yeah.
Thanks for that one.
You don't have to be a doctor to tell you that. Your neck, can't swim without that.
You need that one.
You need that.
Yeah.
And so, all you young people out there, our message of the day, because we got to say something positive.
Oh, right.
Don't jump off speedboats.
Speedboats and jump off cruises, because remember the kid that jumped off the cruise
don't
ship?
jump off a cruise ship either.
Did you see that huge cruise ship that's set to sail in 2024?
Is it the biggest one ever?
Ever.
Yeah. You going to go?
No.
Dude, the only ship you're not supposed to go on is the Carnival. Carnival is the nigga cruise.
I've been on a Carnival. It's
$39 a room. Anything that's $39 a room for 7 days at sea, all you can eat, niggas. $39? You mean $39? We're going to go from here to Belize and over to goddamn Taiwan and Turkey.
Turks and Caicos?
Turks and Caicos?
Yeah.
$39 and I could eat. And then they had a 3-level fight.
Oh,
3 now. How? Like, what the hell we on level 2 got to do with the hell's going on level 3?
Yeah.
And on level 4. It's like it trickled down like, yo, it's on. Because black people, let me tell you something, black people got a very short trigger. We don't have to know anything and it's on. So we just see people rumbling and because they must have heard rumbling upstairs, because when I heard they ran out of crab legs or something.
Oh, no.
Yeah, come on, niggas. Niggas pay their $39. It's fat motherfuckers who stand at the counter. Like, you know you can eat, you can go back to the table with your crab legs and come back. Shut your mouth. And they sitting and then they like, they're going to be bringing out more. We don't have no more.
She ate the
last one. And then they said, you know what? No problem. We'll just go downstairs. And then you came downstairs, fat asses. And you all of a sudden you see these fat asses who wasn't on your floor.
Yeah.
And now they eating up all the crab. Now we thumping. Then there are people here. Yo, they got married out there. So now they got to come down and thump. And then the people upstairs. And then it's a whole big. The niggas is fighting everywhere. 3 levels. The police is waiting all for crab legs.
Damn.
And shrimp and shit. So don't go on the. my sister Wanda said she had. I didn't see that message. So don't go on the Carnival. Go on the Norwegian or something like
Caribbean Royal
Caribbean. Yes. I'm gonna have a bottle of Chablis 1974. You know, something like that. That's very tasty. Can you bring more?
Come on, man. Black people are fun, man.
No, I mean, that white dude said he go on the Carnival trips just for that.
Yeah, just to watch black people.
He said, I just watch black people getting in, man. You know, and that becomes a part of your, yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, so don't go to the Carnival.
Somebody said it was over a threesome. That's why 3 floors was fighting, or was it like all different situations that
it was over crab legs.
You know, like Inception. It was 3 different levels down, like just 3 different levels that just all happened.
A threesome took place, and then you wanted to do it again. Whatever.
Oh my gosh,
I ain't gonna do it,
guys. So people in Atlanta, what happened with the mayor from South Fulton getting arrested? He was trespassing.
Something like he was trying. I think they're trying to just get rid of him. Somebody in Atlanta might know. He won that seat, from what I understand, and he's trying to implement change. And he brought, I believe, some charges against someone else. And so they're looking for ways to kind of get rid of him, if that's the same guy. I believe it is.
Yeah, it said he was arrested on charges of criminal trespass and burglary in the first degree.
That doesn't make sense.
What you doing, Khalid?
Okay. Yeah. With a name like Khalid too.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You I didn't know how to let you win. But so if somebody can fill me in from Atlanta on what's really going on out there, because it sounds like some trumped up charges against the young guard. You get in these offices and try to make these changes.
Somebody said we're not going to talk about. We talked about Killer Mike's album.
Oh, Killer Mike album is slamming.
It's phenomenal.
We talked about 3 weeks ago.
We did.
When it came out.
We definitely did. It is.
It is phenomenal.
That is a great album.
It is phenomenal. Yeah, we did. We talked about that.
Let's start taking some questions, though.
He thought the house was abandoned. He wanted to buy the house. And so they arrested him for just checking on the house?
Speaking of burglary, they got Tina Knowles for $1 million in cash and jewelry.
That's what I heard.
Burglarize her crib.
When she wasn't there, I'm assuming. Yeah. See, they know your schedule. And a lot of these, especially people in Beverly Hills, I'm assuming that's where, or somewhere out there, they're very good at what they do.
Yeah, because, in New York, you don't really hear about too many B&Es, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't hear a lot of that.
Yeah, like, but in
because you got to go past the doorman.
Yeah.
Because we live in high rises, most, here. So even if you live off Central Park West, there's usually a doorman or somebody out there. It's just homes. So, and if you know how to get past alarm systems, you're going to come up on a lick. Yeah.
That's crazy. Somebody said everybody quiet. I don't know, okay, listen. So the first news came about Brother Polite 2 weeks ago. We said we're gonna wait until Friday before we report on anything. Friday has come and gone. I didn't hear anything. I heard they got his passport, but I didn't hear anything
it's really nothing for us to report on until there's something to report. Why they saying we purposely
No, I don't know, because somebody said everybody quiet on it. The mystery continues. I don't know.
But there's really nothing. One thing I don't want to do is to report on nothing to report. You know what I mean? So when it's official, this is what's going on, we will absolutely report on it and say, this is what happened. But to get into that right now and, I don't know half the damn details of what's going on with that situation. And the last thing I want to do is jump out there and this nigga beat the charges or whatever the case may be. I don't know. So when we know on the 13th, I believe that's the official, and then we'll get to the 13th and they'll push the shit out again, and then it'll be goddamn time served or something crazy.
That in itself is odd, but
very odd. But if you can pay for a lawyer, you know what I mean, and you don't have no public defendant,
I don't know.
Shit, you can pay for a lawyer. Shit, you got a chance. What's up with Aqib Talib case? Very, very true. I was thinking about that recently.
I totally forgot about that, Jerry.
I was thinking about that recently, of what happened to him and his brother, when they was out there messing and killing them people and for the kids.
Did y'all see, somebody said, did y'all see the black lady manager who was arrested? Oh, she was stealing money from Amazon. Bought a house, bought a Lamborghini, then driving to work at Amazon in the Lambo she
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Black lady, too.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I saw that. And then, first of all, she bought a home.
Yeah.
Right by Amazon. And they said, okay, maybe she ran into some money. Huh? She was stealing from Amazon. Millions.
$10 million.
And then she went and bought a Lamborghini. Now, everybody know how much you make on these jobs. And that should have been a goddamn... But Dot, I wanted to know whether you think Polite's hearing on the 7/7 was a ritual. And if so, what do you think the energy sought in his aid of? It could have been because his trial date was 7/7/7. And so, he may have had some things in his favor aligned, which brought him more time. Who knows?
Can you guys fill me in on what happened with the Northwestern football coach? I heard he got fired. I don't know what happened, though.
I just heard he got fired. It came across my timeline, but I don't know for what.
Somebody said, Malcolm, do you watch Love, Death, and Rob? No. I don't know what that is. Somebody said, would you take $1 million or play in the NBA and try to score 15 points for $20 million? Give me my $1 million, B. Give me my $1 million.
I think I could put 15 up on the board.
Stop it.
Dude, I ain't never seen a shot I don't like.
Listen, Wemby, he just going to stand up like this and say,
dude, that's what the 3-pointer's for.
Yeah, no.
Give me how long I get to play before my time is up. Like one game?
Yeah.
In the NBA.
Yeah. You wouldn't last a quarter. Down and back, you're done.
First of all,
down and back, you're done.
It's very disrespectful what you're saying right now, okay? Very disrespectful. Second of all, I'm not going to be running back on...
You just going to be like...
I'm going to be basket hanging. The team is going to help me. They know I need this money because I'm poor. Yeah. And my son is disabled. And I would tell a whole big story on this is not really for me. Yeah. This is for my son. And, you know, with sad music in it and show me coming out the doctor's office and shit. me working on my jump shot. Man, this guy, man, he really needs this money, man. And then I'm going to get out there and start balling. Tap back into my game, son. Yeah, give me the game.
Oh, God.
Give me the game. I'll take that.
Oh, man. Tulsa judge. Yes. So they denied reparations for the Tulsa massacre.
Yeah, I heard about that. She was the last surviving member? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if...
It was a hazing scandal.
Oh, it was a hazing scandal at
Northwestern.
Yeah. Got you. I got to read more about it now. Mm-hmm. So they was hazing, like, people on the football team was getting hazed?
I believe, and he probably was in on it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of hazing? Because some hazing is understandable, you know. Pick up the water.
Yeah, that's a little different. The hazing gets extreme.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so we got 1,700 people and not 1,000 likes.
Come on, can we get to 1,000 likes before we get up out of here?
Yeah.
The reparations thing in Tulsa. So, I don't know the entire process. Did it all rely on this one lady?
No, but I believe she was the last.
No, I'm talking about the judge.
I'm not really sure, but she lost. And I don't know what grounds. I'll know by the next time we hook up what the actual grounds for the dismissal of her case was. You know, it might have been something technical. Might have been loopholes where the judge could say we couldn't prove this, we couldn't prove that. Look, it's a long time ago.
Guys, reparations. It kind of. I'm not an expert on it. But I feel like it boils down to responsibility. It boils down to the country, the nation that has wronged the people to take responsibility on what has happened.
Yes.
And when that doesn't happen, if we say if they don't take responsibility, then there is no liability for it. So America really hasn't formally come out.
No, because that opens up a whole nother can of worms.
Right.
When you have to admit that you've done something, that's even in civil cases, we'll pay you.
Right.
But we're not going to admit
right.
that there was some wrongdoing. So why you giving me the money? You know what I mean? Obviously, you know, something went wrong.
Absolutely.
And so even in the reparations case, if they can find a way to repair situations without admitting it, I'm pretty sure they would.
And the fact that she was like the last living survivor of that thing, they just probably feel like, let's just wait her out.
Wait her out.
You know what I mean?
She put an appeal in maybe, or this and that. Somebody said...
And John Davis, you're dealing with devils. Like, that is...
Yes. Let's keep that in
like at the forefront of all of these conversations.
At the forefront of all these conversations, if you were dealing with honest, unbiased people, that's different. Because then you have a 50-50 chance or then some for them to come to their senses. I don't know why people think the most evil people on the planet, historically speaking, in terms of treaties, this, that, stealing people's land.
Never respected a treaty ever.
Never respected a treaty. All of a sudden, they're going to come to their senses and go, you know what, you're right, son. So now you're dealing with hopamine. Now you have become delusional in the sense that that's like asking a bear to have a regular conversation with you. And when the bear doesn't, you're frustrated. Like, why isn't the bear talking to me? Because he's a goddamn bear. So these people have never, ever honored any treaty. They come into your land, they take it to this very day. They got different names now, like the CIA and all them organizations. They come in and give you democracy and take all your resources. Dude, this has been the MO forever, but now you want a fair... We can't win a goddamn fair trial in a court system, let alone one of that magnitude. So you're going to have to let that go. Just let that go. The only other way you're going to get it, I told you got to take it. And if your people ain't ready to step up, I bet you if you started taking it, they'd be writing checks. But because they know you're not going to do nothing about it, and you're still subservient because you're waiting for the very people who oppressed you and did this to you to give you something. You're a victim. I'm sorry to say it. Let it go. If it comes your way, let it come your way. Some of y'all right now, the only hope you have in life is that they'll cut this check. So that's conspirituality in a weird way. You have created a religion around one day I'm going to get that money. And you live the rest of your life, 10, 20, 30 years, and it never happens. It's like waiting for Jesus. Which your grandmother and your great-grandmother have been waiting for Jesus, and it just never happens. And long and behold, 40 years done went by of your life. So I'm going to suggest you live your life.
I want to give a disclaimer to the slow people who didn't hear you. We deserve it.
Oh, yeah, all of it. All of it. Every single dime.
We deserve it.
We deserve justice in every court we run into as well. We deserve to have our children looked after. We deserve a lot that we don't get. So don't associate deserving with it rightfully being yours, because for that case, the whole world is ours. We're talking about realistically what's going on in these day and time, and I'm going to ask the very person who beat, raped, murdered, tortured, did all of these things for X amount of years, segregation, discrimination, or boycotts, everything that you can possibly think of, job, this and that, to finally come to their senses and give black people the money they deserve, and then turn around and look at white people, all the other groups, and go, sorry. And you think that's going to happen in this lifetime? Good luck. Good luck with that. Good luck. Good luck. I wish you well. And you're talking to somebody who's lined up for a check. I'm just telling you, it is what it is.
Thanks.
So take this advice. Live your life. Live your life. Do something productive with your life. If that happens, let that be the gravy. Oh, when they finally cut them checks, I'm lined up.
Thanks.
Don't sit around on your bullshit job, mad at the world because somebody owe you something. Okay.
That's a fact.
Good luck with that one.
And a bomb.
Good luck with that one.
And a bomb. What time is it? We have an after show, guys. We have an after show tonight.
We do have an after show.
For the members. Somebody said, y'all asked for questions and ignored them. Listen, we just... Did you not just hear him go off?
What question did they ask?
Yeah, okay. Somebody... I'll find your question right now for you, sis. Right now.
Because we can't answer every question.
Yes. Can y'all get Miss Dot to do a show, even if it's just her voice, add a feminine touch? She don't want to do it. We
asked to put a mic out.
We got the mic right.
We got the mic and say she can put the mic out and add, because I said the same thing. Mama Dot chooses to enjoy her role as is, and she's working behind the scenes, doing all this stuff to make this stuff work, lighting, camera, messages, this, that. So she decides to do that. I gotta let her live.
We tried though.
We tried. So if we don't get to every message, we can't sit there and answer everyone.
But with that being said, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend and tell a friend. We appreciate you for being here tonight. Don't forget to visit shopurbanx.com. Get some of this merch. Join the membership, urbanx.nyc.
Yes.
Join the membership. It's just $5. Or you can break it down into days. It's like 16 cents a day. You got that. That's coffee.
You got that.
You got that. That's less than coffee. You got that.
You got that.
All right. And we'll see you on Thursday. You know what? Also, we're lining up some other stuff for the middle of the week. I might get some stuff in.
Oh, Malcolm's such a liar. He's such a liar.
All right, watch this. Watch this.
You know what? I just stopped lying to the people.
I'm putting the team on my back, y'all.
That's what I'm saying. Put the team
putting
on your
the team
back,
on
man.
my back, man.
You a young gunner, man.
I got this. All right.
Yep.
So we'll see you guys in the after show a little bit.
Yep. Peace.